Hey guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video, I'm going to review another Halloween movie to you in my Halloween movie reviews. And this time, I'm going to be reviewing to you the sequel to Halloween, Halloween 2. Now, Halloween 2 was made in 1981, just like a couple years after the first one. I believe the first one was... When was the first one? First one was in 1978. That's when the first one was made. This was made like 3 years later, but it picks up directly after the first one, where, you know, they're not sure if Michael Myers just got away. Laurie doesn't know if Michael Myers just got away, basically, and, so Laurie is actually sent to a hospital due to the injuries by Michael Myers, and, Loomis attempts to track him down. That is basically your movie here. There aren't as many, I mean, there are some kills in here, but there's not as many, and, you know, that's the basic plot for Halloween 2. It's different than Halloween. It's not about, you know, it's kind of like a continuation. It's basically, the thing with this movie is that it's basically a two-part movie, two-part story. This is like the end, the actual end of the movie. Halloween 2 is like a part 2, basically. So, what I think of Halloween 2 overall, I thought it was a very good sequel, very well done, just as good as the first, and I really enjoyed this sequel. I thought it was really great. Now let me get to some of the things I love about it. Of course, one of the things I loved about the first Halloween, I also love about this Halloween, which of course is that music is still amazing. They've actually updated the music a little bit. They made it a little bit louder, made it a little bit more creepier, and I think they succeeded with that. I think they did a good job with making the music more creepier than it already was. I didn't think that could be done, but I thought that was cool how they updated it a little bit. The other thing that is still great about this movie is that, one of the things I did like is that there aren't as many, well, there are some kills in this one, but there aren't as many. I mean, there aren't as many as the last one. Not many people are murdered. There aren't as many people that you care about so much. Basically, it focuses on Loomis and Laurie, and the rest are just filler characters that you see Michael Myers killing. And, I kind of like that because it kind of just shows it's, you know, we see what Michael Myers is doing. We see him killing people who we don't really know. He does kill the hospital staff. Basically, one of the things I love about this movie is that the performances, of course, are great. They're even better in this movie, I think. By far the best one in this movie, I'm just going to get to Donald Pleasence because he really was fantastic in this movie. He is so determined to find Michael Myers. He wants to do anything he can to find him. There's a part where basically him and the sheriff are searching for Michael, and they come to an oncoming speeding police car and accidentally hit, and they think they've killed Michael Myers, but it turns out that it was just a guy dressed as a mask who was similar to Michael Myers, so they didn't actually kill Michael Myers. In the whole movie, he's very determined to kill Michael Myers and basically just get him and kill him. He wants to do it himself. Now, moving on to Laurie, Jamie Lee Curtis, I think is even better in this movie. She doesn't have a lot to do, but she definitely gives a better performance in this movie. I thought she was good in the first one, but I really enjoyed her more in this one because she's in this hospital, but she also has this love interest, Jimmy, who he really does care for her, and it seems that they're going to have some sort of relationship going on. There's not really a lot there. And, but you kind of see her in the hospital, kind of just like, she doesn't have a lot to do, but I do really like what they give her, because they do give her stuff to do, and from what they give her, I do like what they give her, you know. I definitely do like that. So yeah, that's really good. Okay, the other thing that I also really like, I mean, the other performances are fine. I think they're good. I do like Lance Guest as Jimmy. I do think he's really good, and I really do like his character. I think he's pretty good, too. The other thing I like, though, here is that, as I said, the plot is definitely different from the first one. It kind of feels like it's two different movies here. You see that Michael Myers kind of, after we see Dr. Loomis trying to track him down, Michael cuts off the phone lines, which arouses, Laurie's suspicion when she finds the phones aren't working, and he then kills all of the hospital staff one by one. That's what he wants to kill, and I also like that they definitely in this movie improved the use of blood and gore. The first one, it was all, left to the imagination. But that was because it was, 1970. They hadn't come out with enough effects yet. This one, though, there's a lot more gorier. There's a lot more, gore and stuff going on in this one. A lot more, stuff like that. And you know what? I really appreciate that, because one of the things that I didn't like about the first movie that I really liked about this one was that the gore, I thought, wasn't, I appreciate that it was left to the imagination, but the blood and gore in this one really did help and made things look more realistic, and I really did like that. Now, one of the best parts of the movie, by far, is a big reveal. We actually finally realize in this movie why Michael Myers is after Laurie. And spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen it, I'm sure you guys have. But, again, this is my first time watching this movie. So, because I have never seen these movies, and I'm just watching them now. And I do think they're fantastic. They are very well done. But we basically find out that Laurie is actually Michael's half-sister, stepsister, something like that. And she was separated from him when he killed both of his parents, and she basically was adopted. And that's why he's after her, because she's his sister. So I definitely like the big reveal. It's a very big reveal. It's a great reveal, I think, in my opinion. Because, the way they reveal it, you don't really see Laurie find out about it. You see Dr. Loomis find out about it, and Laurie never finds out about it. I kind of wish Laurie would have found out about it, because I would have wanted to see her reaction to this. But, I mean, I guess it's not all that important for her character. It's more important for Loomis to find out more about it. But, I really did appreciate that. And then the ending. The ending to this movie is so good. We finally get to see, basically, the final fight. Michael's about to kill Laurie and everything, and she shoots out both of his eyes, and he's blindly swinging at them. He's blind, basically. She shot both of his eyes out. And then Loomis turns on this gas or whatever, and oxygen gas, and basically he ignites it, and he blows up the surgery room, and basically both Loomis and Michael, you think, died in the fire. And you don't see them after that, so you basically think both of them just died. And then, I really love the end of that movie. It's really great the way they did that. And the other thing is, this was supposed to be the final Michael Myers movie with Michael Myers. And unfortunately, that did not happen. So, but you could definitely see that they really wanted to give it a, to close it out. And you could definitely see they wanted this to be the last one. So you could, but unfortunately that didn't happen. There were some other movies. We'll get to those eventually, but not now. There was a third one that was made. I'm not going to watch it because it's not connected to these two in any way. But the third one is, completely different from the other two because they want to do, an anthology series. And, I might watch that one, but we'll just have to see. But overall, I really loved Halloween 2. I loved it even more than the first one. I thought it was really, really great. And I just really, 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 really loved it. I thought it was fantastic. So let me know what you guys thought about Halloween 2. Do you like it more than the first one? Is it better than the first one? Is it worse than the first one? What do you guys think? That's it for my review. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.